Y'all know a nigga named Booby?
Welcome to a very new episode of The Man Behind the Beard. It's your boy Nick Breezy. Just kind of wanted to give y'all like a little PSA, a little disclaimer right before the video actually airs. So I did something different this time and kind of tapped into my bag, a new bag of mine, I guess you could say, a little bit, where I'm trying to do something different, a little bit different, nothing too crazy, but this episode in particular, it was a lot more meaningful to me. So I put a lot more effort into it and trying to relearn or trying to learn some things. So hopefully you guys are able to appreciate it. Hopefully you guys do appreciate it. And just the continued growth of what I'm trying to accomplish with the channel. Um, One thing before the actual episode airs, I just want to say that um, we all deal with grief differently. And I know that, I think that's something that's very universal, right? That we all deal with grief and loss a little bit differently than, say, the next man does or the next woman does. And that's fine. Like, how you handle grief is how you handle grief. But I think the most important thing is that I want to really say in all of this is, however you handling grief, I just hope it's healthy. Um, I hope that you're not harming yourself. I hope you're not harming anybody else. I hope you are doing the necessary steps to make sure that you're handling grief, your loss, no matter how old it was or how early it has been. I hope you're handling your grief in a very healthy way, whether it be, with talking to someone professionally, whether a therapist or anything like that, friends, family, writing, journaling, whatever it is, to kind of help you get through those tough times. And from somebody that has experience and that does experience grief, maybe not necessarily daily, but I experience grief enough to understand that, like, your days will be hard. Your days aren't always easy. There will be triggers. There will be, random times where you just have thoughts and of that person that you lost. And it's okay to go through grief. Like, it's fine to go through grief. And, but it's all about how you handling your grief. Um, it's all about how you handling it. And I just want each and every one of you guys that have experienced grief, and that a lot of us that will experience grief at some point. I hope that you guys are. I hope that you're handling it the best way possible. And if you don't have anybody else to talk about grief and loss, while I am no professional, please feel free to hit my inbox. If you know me personally, you know, uh, call me, text me. I'm always here to talk. I'm always here to listen, whether just to be a soundboard or you want my advice, that you feel like I might be able to give. So, without further ado, here's the episode. Shit. What's good, bro? Shit. What's good? Feel like I haven't talked to you in a minute, man. Well, I haven't talked to you in a minute. What's good, bro? I'm just chilling, man. Well, I mean, I came out here because I want to talk to you about some things, man. I want to talk to you about a couple of things that's been on my brain. Your brain. But anyway, so do you think we were kind of spazzing out a little bit? Spazzing? What are you talking about? What you mean what I mean? Like, spazzing, bro. Like, you know what I'm talking about, but I want you to tell me that I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we've been going through a lot of emotions.
A little
You know what I'm
bit.
saying? Lot of emotions, a lot of feelings on the inside. So, you know, you tell me what I already know. I just want to hear it out loud from you. So, I'm listening, bro. Go ahead.
I mean, what you want me to say? I've been stressed out, bro. I've been depressed. I've been sad. I've been angry. Like, what do you want me to say? For real, for real. Like, I don't know. I really don't know what else you want me to say.
Mm-hmm.
So, just is what it is.
Well, I mean, like I said, I already knew that, right? Like I already knew that. But
Yeah.
I just wanted you to say it out loud. I feel like it would make you feel better. Maybe just a little bit, you know. I think maybe it make you feel better just a little bit.
Not really.
Did it make you feel better just a little bit by saying it out loud and not it put stress on me that you are just thinking it?
No, not really.
Okay then. So my question to you is, do you think we need to go back to therapy?
Maybe.
Maybe just a little bit, maybe?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So you agree. Okay, cool. So with you agreeing, what are we gonna do to get there? That's the big question. Like, you know, are we gonna go back to Maryland? Are we gonna, like, what are we gonna do? Because I can't take the stress that you are putting on me every day. You know, like I feel like I'm about to crash out. And you know, only the young folks say that word. And me and you, we ain't young bucks.
I chill.
What's your plan?
I guess go back to Maryland. And I mean, I do need therapy.
All right. Okay. If that's the plan, then cool. I'll rock with the plan. But I think before we get there, I think you need to kind of say out loud, like, what's really, what has you, what now is having you feeling this way? Right, like right now, like, or recently, what's been happening, you going through this grieving time period right now, bro. I mean, we've definitely grieved before, right? We definitely grieved before. But is there a trigger that's happening or something that I don't know about? You know what I'm saying? That I haven't processed yet? Like, you know, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, I would rather you enlighten me just a little bit so that we can kind of get down to the nitty gritty. You know, I mean, I know what it is. Obviously, you just said, you know, you miss your moms, or we miss moms,
Yeah.
right? And you know, I have my moments too where I think about her, and I try not to let you think about her, but we do. We miss her, and it's a struggle. But I don't know, man. Like, I get where you're coming from. It has been a little hard lately, so. I think you should talk about it. I think you should, like, get it out, like, right now. Like, just talk. I want to hear you talk.
I mean, I miss her, B. Like, I miss her a lot. You know, her birthday's coming up next month. And, you know, like, I just be reminded every day, like, of something about her, you know, like whether it be a quote or a joke or something that I see on TV. Like, I'm always just reminded of her. And it's sad to be part of this very small club of people. And maybe it's a larger club than what I know, but you know, you just feel excluded on certain things like Mother's Day and like celebrating, you know, a mother's birthday. You feel excluded now. And it's a hard adjustment. Yeah. It's been a real hard adjustment. You know, like you have to relearn everything all over again. At least for me, like when she passed away, I feel like I had to relearn everything, like I was a newborn again. Like I had to relearn how to walk and talk, and
it was pretty bad.
I just feel like I was reborn again, but not in a good way. And not having the person that taught you all of these things to be here anymore, it hurts. It hurts every day. And, I know there's people in the world with bigger problems than me. I know, but it doesn't negate how I feel though. Like it doesn't negate how I feel. Like I remember, I still live in disbelief about it every day. I still think part of her death is my fault, to be honest with you. And maybe that's something I never really truly said out loud, but I do feel I'm responsible for her not physically being here anymore. I do. And it's something that I just haven't gotten over yet at all. Like the shock that I had when she passed away is crazy. Like it just felt like time stood still. And while time has moved forward, technically, right? I still feel like I'm in the same spot.
Nick, man, let me just say this, bro. When you go through something, we go through something, and I don't want you to think I'm taking this lightly. We know as a collective, right? Like you and I, we both know as a collective that everybody shows grief differently. Everybody experiences grief differently.
Yeah.
But I just want us to handle this the best way we know how, and to get the best help. You know what I mean? And I want us to get through this more healthy. I'm not telling you to stop grieving. I'm not telling you that. What I am telling you is that your grieving is hurting us, and because it's not the most healthiest way. No, you're not like, putting your hands on people or being detrimental to yourself, or you're not harming yourself or anything like that, but we are living in a little bit of denial here and there, man. We are living a little bit, and I don't mean to laugh at you, but we not living in the right world right now, man. And I've seen us spiral. And I don't want us to spiral no more. So we're gonna get the right help, man. And I just want you to know, like, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to grieve as long as you need us to grieve. But we're gonna be okay at the end of the day. Time doesn't always heal all wounds. I mean, that's your mom,
don't.
so I get it. She raised us, so, but we're gonna be okay though, man. I just want you to say it out loud, and hopefully you just felt a little bit better, so, but we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.